Alrighty, we're going live. Going live. We're gonna listen to some music. Oh, I hate this song. I don't get it. Make it. Oh, a king. Ha. I heard it as Let's Make a Cake, and I didn't like that song. Anyway, this is an edit of Montana's Family Shoot. I'm just going to run through real quick. She was struggling with consistency and keeping everything going. This is when we edited real quick. So now I'm just going to run through. First I got a coal. So I'm just going to run through and grab ones that are in focus or in focus enough and everybody's eyes are open. One's not bad. One's better. Man, I'm sorry. I got a clogged nose at the moment. I'm just running through. Let me see. This is at 250. I don't know why it's out of focus. It has to be holding the camera wrong or something. Is that 1/250 should not be out of focus. At 5.6. So in this one, the point is the baby. It's hard when there's movement. You gotta be a little. 250 might just be too slow. Shouldn't be, but that one's alright. Good moment, but focus is close. We'll save it for now. Little arms in the way. That one's good. I like that. Super out of focus. That one's good. That one. I'll keep them both for now. He's not looking at the camera, but it is in focus, which is good. That one's good. What'd you change? Oh, your ISO. So that's ISO 400, letting more light in, and then you swapped it to 250. You must be in auto. You're in auto settings. You have to be. Or maybe not. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I think you're in auto. If you're in auto ISO, turn that off, especially during the day. Don't like his eyes. That one's good. This guy has very sleepy eyes. See a pothead? Who knows? Nobody knows. I like that one. That one is looking. I like that. Like that. That's alright. That one's better. That one is out of focus. That one's in focus. Yeah, that one's good. Out of focus. That one's in focus on him, but not the baby. I might have to go blow my nose. It wasn't like this 10 minutes ago. Yep, I'm gonna go boom it. All right. Yep, I'm back. I'm going to eat. Sorry, turn it down because I was chewing. These ones, I'm looking at the eyelashes to see if they are, see if it's sharp or not, and it's sharp-ish. It's a little soft. Could be the lens. That one's good. It's a little off-center. If it was center, it would be good. I'm gonna keep it, and we'll see. That one's blurry. No. He looks terrified. That happens with kids a lot. They look terrified when they're on a photo shoot and it looks like they were kidnapped. I think this is the one we did. And that one I wouldn't have done. Oh no, this is the one we did. Maybe this one. So I'm gonna save. I'm gonna save both those because I don't know which one has the edit and which one doesn't. I kind of like that one where he's looking. The smile. Like that one. Blurry, blurry. It's a little close to the face, but definitely got his attention. That's good. I like that one. Focus on a hand though. We'll keep it. We'll see what it looks like. Like that one. He's got a good look on his face. That one is cute. Kind of like that. I like that one. It's crystal clear, which is cool. I just like the look of it. I do like that one. Man, his eyes are nuts. His eyes are crazy without editing. One's okay. A lot of these, like, will they ever print it? Probably not. Is it a good moment? Is he making a cute face? Yeah, so we can keep it. We're going to build a preset for it or use one of our presets, so editing an extra picture is not that big of a deal. That one's good. That one is slightly out of focus. She's in focus. Which one do I like better? Keep both for now. That one's in focus. We'll see what that one looks like. It's a good moment. Holding the baby as if it's contaminated, which it is. It's a baby. I don't know if I should say my opinion like that on live, but that's all right. That is all right. Sharp on the baby. You're at 5. At 18. You're wide open at 18. And 29. You can see the difference in the face shape a little. At 18 to 29. 29 a little closer to what the eye naturally sees, so that kind of rounds out the faces a little bit, thickens up faces and necks. See, like here, look at the father. He looks a little skinny. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. And then here, he's getting a little thicker on the cheeks and the face. And that's the difference between 29 and 18. See, and then even 24, it kind of thins up just a hair. 24 is not bad. I think 35 is actually where the human eye sees naturally. Man, it's at 4-5. I just think you're too close. So at 4-5, when you're that close, it's not, all three people are definitely not going to be in focus. See, as long as you get one, see, like that one, probably my favorite so far, so I'd keep that one. And then the other ones, the sideways ones, I wouldn't keep. Like that one, that's a good moment. I actually like that. That's one of the presets we put on it earlier. Check that one's a little blurry. This one might be in better focus. When you have people kiss cheeks, make sure they're not squishing eyes. You can see how the kid's eyes are now like all messed up and tweaked a little. It's because they're putting pressure on it, because they normally would. If you're kissing somebody on the cheeks, you like really dive in, you kiss the cheeks and you snuggle close, but then you squish faces and squish eyes, and it doesn't look good in pictures. This one caught just before, and his eyes are shaped correctly. So I'm going to keep that one and that one. See, then they snuggle in with the noses, and then his eyes start squishing down. And that one is, see, that's a good moment. Just out of focus. One of those other ones is actually going to work out better. And calling, just pull in everything you find that's in focus, even if it's like duplicates while you're calling, because you could always eliminate it later if you don't like it, or you like one versus the other one. Yeah. So you need to slow down. ISO is way too high. You're in the shade now, but 2200 ISO. The camera can take that, but you're introducing tons of noise, which you could see like here in the shadows on the knee, in the log. You're just introducing tons and tons of noise. That's the problem with auto ISO. Like, you might have hit her dress and the camera thinks it's super dark, so it's going to increase the ISO a lot. Or maybe you put it up to that high because you were in the shade and you weren't getting the exposure you wanted. But at 55, you could actually go to 1/60. Probably handhold that, as long as you're very aware of your technique. Yeah, maybe set the ISO. It's staying at 2200, so and that's at 2000. It's a good moment. I like the picture. It's noisy. It's really noisy. I think I might have added grain in that preset, but we will see when I get to it. You might be able to save some of these in luminance and sharpening. It's hard when kids are moving around so much. Man, this kid is drooling. But I like, so her eyelashes are in focus, which is nice. I like that one better. Looking for the eyes. Looking for the eyes. So your camera might be focusing behind the focus point. Meaning, if you were focused on the eyes and you had that little square on the eye, it's focusing down here. Looks like it's more in focus on the mouth. LinkedIn. Never mind. Yeah, it looks like the mouth is more in focus, so it might be focusing just past the eyes. So we might need to, with old DSLR cameras, I call them old, they're not that old, but with DSLR cameras, you can adjust the focus. It's called AF fine tune, and you can adjust that forward, so that way if you're focused on the eye, it's going to actually focus up here and not shoot past the focus point. We can test that at some point. You just need like a ruler or some kind of like printout of a paper. So that one's good. That one's sharpened enough. That one is not. It's like that one, good moment. It's a good moment. It's even better, so I can get rid of
People say that drowning is actually a really peaceful way
those
of
two. I like that.
It's not difficult.
Change the song because I don't like it. Just running through. Focus. I don't know about the moment. We've already done 274 as far as calling. That's alright. One's better. We might be able to fix it. There it is. Yeah, we'll leave it. And when you look through your photos, you're like, man, he's not picking any of these, or there's so many that's out of focus. You can look through any photographer's pictures. Most are like this. Most will have a ton out of focus. There's a lot of missed shoots, a lot of misfires, a lot of missed focuses. It's not, don't get down on yourself. Just get in the habit of, when you take a picture, it's hard when they're moving, but take a picture, check your focus, make sure you nailed it, at least on one in that pose, and then move on to the next pose or the next section where you want to take them to. That way you know, as you're going through the shoot, you know you've nailed focused on the few that you've checked. You never want to go through a shoot. What if you went through the whole shoot and you never checked focus, you never zoomed all the way in to 100% to see focus, and then you get home and you're like, oh, my lens was in manual focus, and you missed focus on every single picture. So you need to check as you go. And a good moment. That was a better moment. I like that one. This is gonna be cool if you like added a butterfly or something. I don't know. So close. Where's that one at? 800. Yeah, we're gonna have to. We'll spend a day. We'll spend a day like with the Nikon and with the Sony, and really fine tune your focus. I like that one. I don't like his hand. Just chewing himself up. Orange. See, and unfortunately, I don't think any of these, although you did get one, you pulled one that was in focus. Was it this one? Might have been. Most of these, the camera was catching the wheat. That one's good. Man, he's got that wheat right across his face. That one's just funny, so I'm gonna keep it because it cracks me up. I think one of these, I don't know which one we did. Both of those work. That one also works. When you have people kiss, have them kiss, pull their stomachs together, hip to hip. It just looks weird when there's a gap between them. It almost looks like brother and sister kissing. I'm not saying that's what it is. I'm just saying that's what it looks like. You can see how, like, so high ISO, when you're bringing back the light, it adds a lot of noise. When you're in good light, you can go up on your ISO and you're not going to see a lot of noise. Like, this is 800 ISO, not a lot of noise because you're in like direct light with the sun. Sun came out, so that's good. You could have actually went down 2 or 3 stops on the ISO and increased your shutter speed about the same 2 or 3 stops and got the same picture with less noise. ISO is the last thing that I mess with, and only if I have to. So there's a better kiss. Is this the one we edited? I think it is. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's the one we like blurred the background and everything. It's a little hot on this. We gotta like tone that down. Just good moments. You gotta save some of these. Uh-oh. Did she get drooled on? It looks like she got drooled on. Movement. If they're swinging them, you need to be a little higher than 1/125. Just to capture that movement, isolate everything that's in focus. Not just what's still. Because unfortunately, most of these are out on the right. and that's a movement issue. One's in focus, just weird angle. You gotta get down to the kid's eye level. If you're taking pictures of the kid, try to be at his eye level. Man, see, I like that. I like the light. I like it all. Just slightly out of focus. There we go. There we go. That one. Now I can move past. Yeah, we'll keep that one too. She might really like that one. Oh, it was in focus. That one's alright. That one's okay. He looks super drunk here. That's good. She's holding them really weird. Start with the posing. Make sure she's not holding them super weird. Just do the normal like sidearm hold, and he could be on the outside just staring behind, and they could be blowing it in one direction. But the hold throws me off, the way she's holding them. These ones never got a one-to-one preview built. That one's cute. Is it sharp? Man. Maybe it's just a difference of Nikon versus Sony, but Sony is incredibly sharp. Finds the eye. Focuses on the eye. You just have far less missed shots with a better focus system of the Sony. So we will get you upgraded as soon as possible. Looks like it got dark yet. Now we're at ISO 3200 because you are like, where are you at? You're in the river, you're surrounded by the shade. It's cloudy. 32 is a little high. 32 like 1 over 40. 1 over 40 and 32. Wow. I guess that's right about where you want to be as far as your histogram is concerned. Maybe that's what you're going by, but unless you're in auto, I think you're setting the ISO. I don't know. We'll figure that out. But this 1 over 40, that's how you get that. If you did a little hop or you'd moved or anything, it's just going to be blurry. 1 over 40 is a little sketchy. You have to be super good at holding the camera. And with that high ISO, you can't shoot too dark because then you get a crazy noisy picture like this. Excuse me. Sorry, I was up till 2. So I honestly don't know that I would include one of these just because I don't like the noise. Now my computer's like slowing down. It didn't build previews for any of these. It's just a weird angle. Sorry, I don't mean to laugh. It's a weird angle. It looks crazy. Eye level for kids. If you can shoot at eye level, anything above the eye, they're going to look smaller, so you can shoot slightly above their eye. Anything below eye level, they're going to make them look more powerful. They're going to look bigger than what they are. And you're still at 32. But it looks like you turned around, so the sun's behind them, and then you turned around, and now the sun is hitting their face. This is where you actually want to shoot. in this situation with your camera. You got to kind of play with the light according to how well your camera performs in low light. Just at 32. Man. Sorry, it's been a long time since I've used lenses like that. 32, we could see. These are going to be noisy, but if you get a good moment, you get a good moment. Noise doesn't matter. You want focus first, and then figure out the rest later. Could you get no creative, shoot through the bushes, or holding the leaf up while the kid licks the mom? That's so weird. Kids are so gross. And parents just like, yeah, he's licking me. That's normal. He's trying to chew my arm off. Completely normal. Happy about it. Also normal. It's a good moment. So are you in a tree or holding leaves up? That's what I want to know. Somebody came in. That's it. All right. How many do we get? So out of 748, we marked 132, 130. So the next step that I would do is to find a preset that works. And I feel like this could be Vintage Press. Might actually work. Because it's so noisy, I'm going to look into this. I'm going to look into Vintage Press. I don't really like that. Since you like that kind of creative I don't know. So far I don't not like in Vintage Press. Like it looks good on some, but not others. Got a style to it, which is good. Do like that. Maybe that was my issue. Oh, this one. Never mind. So that's the one we edited. So go here. Maybe it's the blue. Turn the blue down. Yeah, not bad. Alright, so Vintage Press. It's not bad. Let's see what some other ones look like. Let's go to... Ooh, that one could work. And it's orange. You like orange. So let's try that one. Add vintage. Add vintage. I did a couple vintage edits. I call them vintage. They're just like... They've got some noise added to them. Muted whites, muted blacks. Slightly. And let's see. So far, I like that one the best. So anyway, what I'm doing now is flipping through the whole set, each kind of lighting scenario, and seeing which which preset works for every single lighting scenario. That way, when I am delivering, when everything is a full complete set, it all is going to match. It's not like I'm not using a different preset for each one. Sorry, hold on. This one, is this kid red-headed? And that's what's getting picked up here. He's got a little bit of orange in his hair. Anyway, so I'm finding a preset that works in most of the lighting situations, and I'm adjusting and testing, and then once I find one I like, I'm just going to run with that for all of them and make my adjustments. We're using the same preset, so when you enter the preset, all your greens are going to stay the same, your blues are going to stay the same, and it'll look good. I wonder if Mercy, no, let's see, actually. Do auto, add a shot, probably a bad idea. Let's go with shade. Nope, I don't like it. 11 Mile, Bobby C. Nope. Let's try Amber. So Amber, I'm not adding any grain. So that's just the difference in I don't know who this is from Texas. They're trying to get a hold of me. They won't leave a voicemail. Anyway, moving along. Which one am I on? Amber. Looks good there. Looks all right there. Looks good there. It's a little muddy. Ooh, did they leave a voicemail? They did. NetSuite. I don't know what that is. Sounds like a telemarketer or something along those lines. So I would consider that a little yellow. I don't know if Amber's working. Anyway, keep running through, test, and test, and test, and find the one you want. It's not bad. That is not bad. I wonder, let's see, what's the one I just made? Vintage soup. is not bad. Vintage soup. I just need to like warm it up a little like that. Kind of like it. Kind of like that. Bring this back. So far. Ooh, I'll get rid of that one yet. Kind of like vintage soup. And cool it off just a hair. So far. Just move that till the skin tone is there. It's a hard set because it's so different between each one. It's just a little like, I don't know, faded. Decrease. It's not bad. Add a little more red. Touch of yellow. That doesn't look bad. We're gonna get skin tone here, skin tone here, because they're all in the same light, same scene. Skin tone matches up. So like that. Then we go to this one. Auto, start with auto, slide it over. Open bright sky orb. So far, I think this is my favorite. Gives you that artistic kind of look that you like. Sharpens it a little, which is good. Let's see what it looks like on this one. Start with auto. Yeah, I do like this one. Okay. I think I'm gonna run with this one because I like it. Not that. All right. How about a walk? And yeah, here's like a modified version of it. Looks a little sleepy there. Okay, so I think I'm gonna run with this preset. I like it. I like it. I like it. Just do auto. White balance. Okay. And then, what am I doing? Sync everything. And understandably, the white balance is going to be different in each one. I just want to start with auto.
How long you think it was going to take before we got here? Now you got to prove yourself all over again. Come on. Ain't nobody coming, I've been gunning from 100 yards, trying to hit my mark, missing every time. This will be the start of the picture perfect. Watch you wish you working with no hands. I got plans, stack 100 bands, people in the stands and they fans singing every song and they copping merch. This will work. I emerge while you falling off from perk. While you leaning, I'm even scheming to heat up like steaming demons. I left for 6 years, they fiending. I came back to make a scene and get rich. All the benefits, all the businesses, smoking mirrors to make it clearer. I'm all up in your shit. I'm like the clown from Incas down here. Everybody flows. I've been back in the baddest and everybody knows. Body blows to bring their head down. I'm ahead now. Stacking bread and cut the overhead. I'm more prepared now. Feel like Freddie to your favorite rapper. Yeah, they scared now. Kill them all inside my dreams except they really dead now. Head down. Yeah, that was cool and all. I need you to go harder than that. Come on. Ain't nobody coming to find me. You ain't no contract to sign me. I put that booth behind me and wrote this song to remind me it's only us. Phony plus, so we only trust. If you down here in the trenches with us while we coming up. This is crime mode, preteen hard, chafing in your jeans, playing just a tip until you slip. Now we on the scene, close the game, say my name like Candy Man in the mirror. I pop up with a hook, you get gutted, you gotta fear it. But focus now is the clearest.
Where is that
one? The nearest that it's ever been. It's music medicine and I'm a healer. Actually, I'm a dealer, you can get a QP or QT. In my DM trying to get a QT. I'm Bruce Lee, move like water, out of your league, you know it. Come from a different cloth, you can't stitch it or sew it, mother. See, the thing is, they want to put you in a box. They want to tell you who you can be, how you can be, when you need to do it and why. But the truth is, you decide who you're going to be.
That's super weird.
Stop waiting for somebody to come fix it for you. I'm going to tell you right now. Listen. Ain't nobody coming to do it, it's mostly me and I knew it. I had to bet on myself. I put the house on my music, went into debt for this shit. Sometimes regret what I did, but as a man I'ma make it. Only regret if I quit, only regret if I stop. And I can never be bought, so I ain't checking for labels less I'm controlling the pot. I mean I own all my masters and plus my publishing too. Before I sign them away, I cut back to 40 and shoot like poof. Now here's the proof, I'm Superman in the booth. The Mike Tyson, the mics, you cannot handle the truth. I'm ruly and uncouth, cold as a front tooth. With an ice cream in your face, stay in your place or get moved. Like I'm Luda, I do you bad in a second. You can't compare with my methods, my mind's a magnetic weapon. So keep relaxing, I'm coming back with an axe and a sword at your
Hello. Yeah, I figured I'd edit and talk about, like, I ran through in cold. And then, so I found 132 so far that I wanted to keep. And then I went through a few of them with different presets to see which one. So I'll back up a minute. So I've settled on a preset that I've built, the vintage soup. Clean vintage soup is the one I'm going to use, which is this one here. And I'm going to use that. I've already applied it to the whole set. But what I did was pick a preset, apply it to this one, and then I went to a different lighting scenario, applied it to that one, applied it to that one, applied it to that one, and just wanted to see if it worked in every lighting situation. And it worked in most. And I set it to auto, so this one's a little cool. I set it to auto white balance, so now I just have to go through and adjust. I actually need to sync all these. I found an error in the preset. Sync all that. And then this one, so because their faces are so in the shadow, I'm just going to brighten those up just a hair. Just to bring out their eyes. She needs a little less. All right, so that just brightens their faces up a little bit, enough to like, so they all look like they're on the same light, which they're close. Then I can do the same thing here. Now you just have to move these for every picture. Should also do that before I get too far. And then from here, so I'm gonna get this set with the white balance that I want. Set to auto for the preset, and then now I'm just warming it to where I think skin tones look right. So I want it slightly yellow. They're blonde. If you go too far cool, then suddenly they have white hair. So I want them a little bit blonde. I like the skin tones here. They look tan. Can maybe increase this stuff a little. And that looks good. And there's no chromatic aberration. I think the preset might actually take care of it. Yeah, preset already takes care of it a little bit. If it's there. And there wasn't any to begin with, but anyway. So I like where that one's at. I think I want some, I have some vignetting. So I go to the next one, click previous. Just a hair. Then we move these back down. So like that one. Do it again. I don't like that car. I'm gonna crop. Ah, man. I'll leave it. Screw it. Just a car. Go to the next one. Here. Probably only need one of those. So get rid of that, actually. See what it looks like on the baby. Is it not warm enough? Yeah, you used the wrong Lightroom. But the process would be the same as far as, and it might just be a monitor difference. This one does, this particular picture actually does look more green. Green and yellow are on the same plane. And that's actually the same picture as that one. we can get rid of that. That's the same picture, and get rid of that. I can see. This one we might crop like that. Yeah, that might be a monitor issue. I could see where it's a little green. I could go warmer. But you go too warm, and then suddenly they're orange. No, it's not at all it has nothing to do with the ones you're editing. I just wanted to see the difference between me editing and you editing, and then that way we can compare and see a difference. It's nothing against what you've done and what you're doing. I just wanted to see mine versus yours kind of thing. So I can show you what I did. I'm recording it so you can see what I did versus what you did. You might learn some things that way. I don't know. But yeah, post whatever you want to post. There's a lot of times, like how you're saying it's green, and on my monitor it's green, but it's warmer. A lot of times you'll get to your phone, and I'll notice that it's either too cool or too warm. So I actually got to go in and re-edit after it gets online, because the phone is a calibrated lens, generally speaking. So and most people are going to view it on their phone. So if it looks bad on your phone, chances are it's going to look bad on the client's phone.
From the south side, we warriors. My bloodline vainglorious. My storyline victorious. Ain't just me, it's more of us, and we out here. We out here. We all in, no doubt here. Chase money bags, no clout here. Go dead in, no route here. From the south side, we warriors. My bloodline vainglorious. My storyline victorious. Ain't just me, it's more of us, and we out here. We out here. We all in, no doubt here. Chase money bags, no clout here. Go dead in, no route here. That flow potent, go slow motion. My bread up, now that dough floating. One shot out, that scope fold 'em. Yo, leave with a throat coating. My coat cold and my socks match. They sleeping on me, gon' stop that. We gon' save time and push a clock back. She topless, can't top that. We from outside of the south side. Scream Harvey World and they mouth wide. Scream Riverdale and they quick to tell. I'ma give them hell till they about time. I'm about business and giving back. Got a whole vision, hope you get with that. They done gave it up, I hope we get it back. Deposit interest rate, I let it sit and stack till it's money time. Money time.
No, don't. So photography is 100% a confidence game, and you have to be confident in guiding people and in instructing people and in edits and in everything. So it's just because I like it a certain way, you can like it your way, and some clients will like it your way and my way. And there is no your way, my way. It's just, this is, I don't know, it's hard to explain. Yes, it is my company. You represent it. It's also hopefully part of your company. We just need to find the balance between your taste and my taste, and maybe you'll edit completely different than me, and you might have more of the artistic edit. But there's some things that, as long as it's consistent, I don't know what I just hit. Oh, there we go. As long as it's consistent the whole way through, then you're good to go. Consistency is key over anything else. So skin tones need to match from the first picture to the last picture, with slight changes due to like the sun or lighting or whatever. But it should gel together. When they get a whole set of pictures, it should gel together as one big set of photos. If that makes sense. So that's what I'm trying to lean you towards in my process. It doesn't matter if you want the orange, more creative styles, or the muted, like the vintage and the really grainy. We can definitely do that. We can offer. That's just a conversation with the clients to figure out which one is right. This one I think adds grain. Yeah. So this one I'm adding grain to the pictures. But so the skin tones here are even, and they match here. This is actually a little more yellow because he's surrounded by green, whereas here he's surrounded by yellow. I messed that up. And I'm a hard critic. I don't sugarcoat a whole lot. Just kind of tell you what I'm feeling. So, but I'm fair, I think. You can ask Sunshine. Talk to Sunshine. I've critiqued some of her stuff. It's not me trying to be mean or me saying that I'm better. This is just from what I've learned over 6 years of doing it, that works and that clients are happy with. Nope. You are good enough. You have the creative eye. You have the mindset. Get that thought like out of your head right away. You are good enough. Photography is just about being creative, about seeing things from a different mindset, and enjoying it and having fun and figuring it out. You are good enough. You and Sunshine both, I would actually consider better photographers than me, because you're both super creative people. And I'm creative too, but I don't know, it's just different. Maybe it's just a generational thing to where you guys are the right age to kind of fit in with society and see the client's age, so that you know what they're looking for, you know what's trendy. I am not. Yeah. So don't think that. Don't think you're not good enough. You are good enough. You're at the very beginning. If you look back at my first year, the stuff you're producing now is far better than the stuff in my first year, if you really want to compare. which I'm not going to show you my first year stuff. You don't have to go back.
I'm 100 and I'm getting it. Como lomo, luxury. I'm when I drop in this. When I turn up, you know I'm on my. Yes, I'm on my. Yes, I'm on my. I am so. Yes, I am so. I'm on my.
And that's all you need. One thing I've learned in life and especially in photography is that most people are afraid of work. So if you work harder than the next guy, you're going to beat him, whether he's better than you or not. It's kind of the same deal as marketing. You know, you're marketing a company that might have a shit product, but if you're better at marketing, you're going to grow more than a company with a cool product. Just the way the world works. Yep, no worries. Hop off. I'll be done with this shortly. Yeah. Let me know if you need anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
Reset.
Tell them I'm staying right here. Tell them I'm switching my gear. Yeah. Tell them I'm just getting started. Tell them this year's my year. Ay. Tell them I'm staying right here. Tell them I'm switching my gear. Yeah. Tell them I'm just getting started. Tell them this year's my year. Ay. I've been this well since the womb. I'll take the man to the tomb. Yeah. Now they all ask what I'm doing. Well, you see it soon. Say that they know what to do. Say I should listen to you. Yeah, y'all don't know what I've been doing. Trust me, you don't got a clue. Take the top to my front door. Only fiends coming through the bag. Got my problems, I want more. Lead the past up in the past. The way I'm moving, need a hard pass. All class with a book bag. In the night with that all black. Hang it up, then don't call back. Yeah, I got time and it's all on my mind, so I tell them I'ma let it out. Yeah, and I got guap, but you know I can't stop, so I tell them I'ma dead it now. Yeah, I got green and I gotta switch cheese, but I'm looking for the cheddar now. That shit was all bad, now I'm coming, it can't last, and this year's looking better now. Tell them I'm staying right here. Tell them I'm switching my gear. Yeah, tell them I'm just getting started. Tell them this year's my year. Ay, tell them I'm staying right here. Tell them I'm switching my gear. Yeah, tell them I'm just getting started. Tell them this year's my year. Ay, tell them that. 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 Yeah. Tell them that. 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 Ay, how long was I gone for? Pop more than some popcorn. Gotta drive, can't stop for. All the talk, there's no time for it. Blowing up like Lampor. Crowd wanting that encore. Tom Ford is what I wore, and I made a day what I bought it for. Now the speaker so fluent. I'm at the back like I'm Ewing. Yeah, they wanna keep me so stagnant. I make a hit, keep it moving. Up in the morning, I'm brewing. They going nowhere, I knew it. They trying to keep me from making it. I swear they looking so Judas. Feel like Messi with the goals. Will I make it? I don't know. Time is running out of back door. Pray to God to open doors. Couple bands for the shows. Hey, making money off the flows. Yeah, I just had to go show y'all. Gotta keep 'em on their toes. Tell them I'm staying right here. Tell them I'm switching my gear. Yeah, tell them I'm just getting started. Tell them this year's my year. Ay, tell them I'm staying right here. Tell them I'm switching my gear. Yeah, tell them I'm just getting started. Tell them this year's my year. Ay, tell them that. 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 Yeah. Tell them that. 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 Hey, it's 2018. Yeah. Come on, tell them that. Man, everything in 2017, I don't want to hear about it no more. Okay? Yeah, cause big things are brewing. I mean, big things popping in the city, you know. Yeah. That's all you need to know. Don't tell them that.
just wasn't the way we pictured it going. Sometimes situations manifest themselves. I just want you to, can you pass these to my son, please? Like, I know you're done with me, but can you please just pass these letters to him? 60 cents for this stamp envelope, off a commissary. 50 cents for this pen, 70 cents for this paper. I hope bro do this favor and spot me later. Hit me with $1.80 to write my lady about my baby and ask for pictures. He almost 2 now. I've been hit 3 calendars, filled off each challenges. One was supposed to pass, didn't come close to class. Funny, it's all adding up sooner than later. Wounds will get greater, pains will get deeper. My cellular preacher, my mind full of creatures, dreams and nightmares. No bond like Meek Mill. I'm scared to sleep still. I spent off 3 pills. We call them new news. Don't with new dudes. You talk too much, we roll your for fun. A honey bun, maybe a pack of noodles. So call a white shirt. I hope my way for it. Any other day besides visitation. My situation is litigation. I sit impatient at these years I'm facing. I'm nervous pacing. Pull out my only picture, my son Jason. Kiss his face and I'm gone.
Threw away your love letters. I thought it'd make me feel better. I finally got you out my bed, but I still can't get you out my head. Ooh, threw away your love letters. I thought it'd make me feel better. I finally got you out my bed, but I still can't get you out my head. Ooh.
2701 for this Quran. Inshallah, we meet again on the other side of the storm. See, I'm bound by shackles and fences in my physical form. Yet my spirit is free. What you seek is inside you, son. Much I've learned, much I've lost. It's been a long time at the cost. Forgave myself and all my flaws. Then pulled me down off that cross, accepted my fate. 60 years in the state with dinner trays and paper plates. Getting colder and older. It's like gray hairs froze in my face. All these years I've been silent, but now your mom say you wildin'. 16 and acting violent. Who else could I blame but me for talking tough a lot? Talking tough as pop, talking f*** up, and plus they suck a block or get you shot and stuffed in blocks. Listen, Jason, I'm begging, please don't go down this road. I know I made my mistakes, but hoping you learn from those. I know I should have been there, but still I love you, no doubt. Just pour me out when you need me. I'm locking up for the count right now.
Threw away your love letters. I thought it'd make me feel better. I finally got you out my bed, but I still can't get you out my head. Ooh, threw away your love letters. I thought it'd make me feel better. I finally got you out my bed, but I still can't get you out my head. Ooh.
$10 for my last phone call before they banned us. Left a voicemail to say I'm sorry, hope you understand it. $39.88 for these pair of tennis shoes. I only need the strings, I'm hearing things, but I'm a bit confused. The news said that 19-year-old Jason was at the club as a patron, got into an altercation, shots fired impatient, probably wouldn't make it. So now these strings around my neck, no disrespect, I couldn't face it. Goodbye.
Inmate at Southwestern Illinois Correctional Center. This call is subject to recording and monitoring. To accept charges, press 1. To refuse charges, press 2. If you would like to permanently block your number from receiving calls from this facility, press 6. For balance and rate quote, press 7. To accept charges, press 1. To refuse charges, press 2. If you would like to permanently block your number from receiving calls from this facility, press 6. For balance and rate quotes, press 7.
What you want? I might mess around and flex up on your haters, murk your studio and tell you it's a favor. This ain't what you want. I might mess around and brag about my savior, at the same time leave your speakers devastated. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Hustle way too strong and you know few could ever match your dedication. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Brought me way too far, you know my God, illumination, elevation, yeah. You put it to the critics, yeah. Give it authentic, no gimmicks, yeah. Never get the sickness of these cynics, man. I live with no limits. Got a lot to your civics, yeah. bro, way too dedicated, hot too elevated, grind too decorated, mind too educated, can't be replicated, never really hesitated. My praise designated, seated praises to the Most High. He rescued me out of death's grave. He say he got well, folks lie, but that burden make his chest game. Ain't experienced my best days, not deserving of all these best ways. All the time, my God is good. I know that it's more than a catchphrase. They mad that I'm back in my bag, mad that I'm blacking out all of these tracks. See, I be the rapper that battered and battered, consistently spazzing. I cannot relax. You better get back. You better bet on the pack that you trying to attack. Then try to dismantle what he has established. Like Rockman, he's handling that. He's handling that. I'm handling rap. I hated the music to him and he touched it and handed it back. See, don't you mismanage it. My apparatus is full of fanatics that follow his rap. They begging I'm classic. Hey, come for my clothes. We don't trust it in the fabric. I'm popping and leaving and beating through traffic. But he leave a rap. No need to panic. My process is way too organic.
I might mess around and flex up on your haters. Murk your studio and tell you it's a favor. This ain't what you want. I might mess around and brag about my savior. At the same time, leave your speakers devastated. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Hustle way too strong and you know few could ever master dedication. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Brought me way too far, you know my God illumination, elevation, yeah.
Whole game suspect. Really feeling now what Russ said. This is what they want. Dollar signs, us dead. As long as they can set themselves up, then I'm gonna do it way different. I don't cook in the same kitchen. I don't look in the same vision. I'm in a different lane kiffin. I'm in a different lane kiffin. People always taking, not giving. I'm guilty of it too. Only difference is I get it. Tuck's not fitted. Can't afford tailors, but I'm on the way up swiftly. Taylor. Whoa. Oh. Dang. Your team disgraced like Baylor. My team's mistakes all paid for. They pay for it. Yeah. See, I gotta go out and get it. I live it and live it up. I'm never giving up, but I do give it up. You can't inhibit us, gotta prohibit us if you don't want us to stop. Yeah. You better put a big wall at the top. Yeah. That's always the script, that's always the plot. Yeah. Why would I care a bit about your thoughts? Don't care if you get it or not. Don't care if you claiming the spot. Don't care if you aiming a Glock. Don't care if you saying you rock. You ready or not? That's not what you want. You ready or not? That's not what you want. That's not what you want.
This ain't what you want. I might mess around and flex up on your haters. Murk your studio and tell you it's a favor. This ain't what you want. I might mess around and brag about my savior. At the same time, leave your speakers devastated. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Hustle way too strong and you know few could ever master dedication. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Brought me way too far, you know my God illumination, elevation, yeah.
I'm feeling mean, I'm feeling mean. Tonight I'm feeling mean, I'm feeling mean. Tonight I'm feeling mean, gonna make an ugly scene. Tonight I'm feeling mean, I'm feeling mean. Tonight I'm gonna pick myself a fight. If some deserving dirtbag, a black eye, and if he swings at me, then I'll bust that sucker's knee. 'Cause tonight I'm feeling mean, I'm feeling mean. I'm feeling mean. Drink 15 pints of beer, then I'll go right out of here. Tonight I'm gonna drink like Daddy does. 'Cause I'm feeling me. I'm feeling me. When ladies come to me that anyone's ever seen, beat out the way of the hurricane. There's a heavy price to pay. Tonight I'm feeling mean, I'm feeling mean.
I ain't got no fear for no man. My haters, pro stand. Shut me up while at my program. Jack Spider, don't man. Skills twice as good as Postman. Your favorite postman. Special deliveries with both hands. That'll ruin your plans. They tell me that I'm never gonna reach these goals. Take a big game, little buddy, don't talk. Ever too high, but display your role. Life's too low for me to reach these homes. Homie, you know how these things go. David when I make these videos. This piece of the pain is a thing I do. Little seat for the G, cause I'm king hero. I feel that handsome ripple snapper. That be rapping on the regular. That be hair having, causing havoc for competitors. Black and educated, eloquent in my vernacular. Wifey way too bad, had a curtain called the Bachelor. In the past I've been a bastard, now I'm walking son ambassador. Just get it, friend and stand, steady sliding down the banister. Felt a couple shots, but boy you need a bigger caliber. The kid is built up, won't catch me dodging any challengers.
Nowhere to run under these falling skies, but still I rise, still I rise. Storms of life will make you slip and slide, but still I climb, still I climb. There's nothing you can do to hold us down. There's nothing you can do to hold us down.
You don't wanna see what happens in my cerebellum. You just want some entertainment at your kid reception. You just really want that fried chicken and watermelon. Throw gang signs out the window while I'm riding around with felons. Your motor's hellish while you embellish for currency. Currently cause it's dying and I'm encouraging urgency. What's your converting burgundy? My heart is burning, determined to show you purpose B. Look past the surface B. Don't mind the third degree. Reverse the curse before it's cut. Before the symptoms worsen. Search for life within its mercy. I'm certain what to change your heart just like he was a surgeon. These suburban rappers have the broken body whipping hearses. These trash can rappers, they asking me where my blue check. Busy grinding for a real one. You verified on some food stamps. Bless your hands, who fast? Who got your boys, who got? 16's on last year, deuce, my legacy, too fast.
Nowhere to run under these falling skies, but still I rise, still I rise. Storms of life will make you slip and slide, but still I climb,
Climax to the beat. G9 band got your ass out your seat. NYC is the place where I be, but G2G. So you might not see me, I'm gonna be a rock star. Fuck what you think. I ain't scared of a damn thing. Run like a sink. If you wanna get some, I'm the man to see. Bow down to the king. Who the fuck you be? I get money worldwide, never localized. Stop riding my dick, not circumcised. Ask the G9 band who run this shit. Each member's mad sick, just take your pick. And I'm rolling on a track like a fucking Kush crusher. My girl is fine, so you know I'm gonna touch her. When I get time, best believe I'ma fuck up. And I'ma make it big like Mother Russia. Break, break, stop it for your own sake. I don't think this fight could be
losses, I don't do lipo. A few screws loose in the head, I'm a psycho. Promise you the bar just as real as the bite though. Misunderstood, you could call me a typo. I shine hotter than the stars in the night though. Hate the who's, don't give me a title. Flipped in that set, so I don't worry the price though. Got scratched like Mino, leave it to the tribal. I ain't even trying to try though. I could do this with my eyes closed. You forgot nothing on my goals. My girl ain't plastic, she don't even recycle. All these kids just wanna be idols. All these kids just wanna be rival. I need something way more than viral. I need something way more than viral. Gotta be something way more than idol. Be careful not to get too close, I might just go. Might just go.
Boom, I'm like a bomb in a room. Blow up the spot, everybody gotta move. Life or death, everybody gotta choose. Life or death, not everybody gotta lose. I hear the talking, I just keep quiet. Learn to speak silent, don't yearn for violence. Was a little man, I turned into a giant. I changed the climate, every room that I'm in. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the baddest son of them all? Popping like I'm Adderall, bouncing like a basketball. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the baddest son of them all? Popping like I'm Adderall.
Be careful not to get too close, I might just go.
And I know what you see in me. You see the truth, see the me in me. You see enough to believe in me. You see your son, but it's he in me. Oh, 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 oh,
As I travel this road of life with the road in light, where the slang is engraved with a slavery language, in the streets of babe with the pain of slave ships. Still I submit to it, falling stiff to it. How can I never get a fit to it? I see heaven at the end, I'm trying to get to it. Scared to get lost and I admit to it, so I stick to it. This routine, me and my constituents got it down back so we can live through it. With no love, no heart, not a glimpse of it. Rules cover the religion, hold it intimate. Thinking we did back, but we hinder it. It's ironic the way that we cling to it. Hold the fountain of youth, but never slip from it. Lifestyles of the young and the ignorant. Insolent.
why do we think I'm so high?
Inconsiderate.
You were sitting on Jesus' shoulders the whole time.
Neither me, myself, or I.
Can't help the
Fact I won't survive.
been held back
By the hand of God.
where we sit there.
Throne is made and I throne was gave for my king to hang and die. Things be claiming by people say that I've lost my brain, but I found my heart and God grind my cross and I hang myself to my flesh to stay alive. Blood to stain my eyes, rips inside fabric held by the stitches tied by the word of God with his hands reaching outside the side.
Eyes on the king, but I'm feeling so low. I'm with the king, feel like I'm riding solo. Fire raining on my head, on my cold soul. Crucify the flesh, love you to death. Still I die for my king, feeling like I won't go. I fly on his wings, feeling like I can't flow. Fire rain on my head, on my cold soul. Crucify the flesh, love me to death. Stigmata.
Stigmata.
Stigmata. Stigmata. hand. Reminder that I'm only a man. Yeah, Lord, I can see the scars of your hand. Reminder that the pain is a part of the plan. I'm crying, don't go. I could barely fight it in my own soul. At times I wanna climb into my old robes, embrace the evil ways that I've been known for, what you atoned for. And I know what you see in me. You see the truth, see the me in me. You see enough to believe in me. You see your son, but it's he in me. It's he in me. It's he in me.
I've been coming up hot for a minute. Everybody know the drop when I'm in it. I drop the top when I'm in it. Everybody know the drop when I'm in it. Yeah, I flow so pure. Everybody know I'm on. You know when the click through. Try to send this box to be a slow thing blind. Everybody know the drop when I'm in it. Drop the top when I'm in it. Everybody drop when I'm in it. Yeah, I flow so pure. Everybody know I'm on. You know when the click through. Try to send this box to be a I've been coming up hot for a minute. Everybody know the drop when I'm in it. I drop the top when I'm in it. Everybody know the drop when I'm in it. Yeah, I flow so pure. Everybody know I'm on. You know when the click through. Try to send this box to be a slow thing blind. I've been coming up hot for a minute.
You want to